Hi everybody, once again we're at the bed-in here in Montreal at the Audiofest suite in the Hotel Bonaventure for the 32nd edition of the Montreal Audiofest, and I have the pleasure to have with me today now for this bed-in Don Rhule from Kimbercan. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, and you? It's you've been to the show many times now.
It's my 10th year coming here, yes.
So you have many things to say about that.
The show is getting better every year. I enjoy exhibiting and showing my products, and it's very, very eventful. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a pleasure for us to have you with us. And in 1969, were you there in 1969?
I was in Toronto. I was a young boy. My older brother was involved with Jimi Hendrix and things like that, and the Beatles and John Lennon, so I do remember some of it.
And were you aware of what happened at that time at the bed-in here in Montreal?
I remember the bed-in with John Lennon and Yoko Ono being front page news in the newspapers, and yes, I sort of remember, but I was still very young, but I did remember seeing it.
When both of them came here in Montreal, they started their bed-in that last 2 weeks at that time by writing a word on a piece of paper, and it was "Remember Love." And I would ask you if you don't mind to give us a word that you can share with us, something that inspired you. You have your choice of color.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the word I wanted to use, or I'm thinking of what you're saying, just write it here,
Yeah.
would be peace. Peace to all, worldwide. No wars, no fighting. That's what I believe in.
And it was one of Give Peace a Chance.
Peace a Chance, that was one of their songs, exactly.
It's a song that came from that bed-in.
Okay. Yes, okay, yes. Yes, I remember that now.
So you were involved in the music industry, not industry, but in the music when you were very young.
I'm involved in as much that I listened to what my brother used to when he went out to work or school or wasn't there. I would go in his room and listen to his records and then put them away neatly so he didn't know when he got home. But that's how I was exposed to some of the psychedelic music back in that area, that time zone. And I do remember Woodstock, although I did not go, but I do remember when it happened. Friends on our street actually went and told us about it when they came back. That was in August of '69.
And what would you say that the music drove you to the job that you do now?
My knowledge of music probably helped, and approximately 1980 or so, I got a job with Mission Electronics, and from there I continued through several companies until I opened my own company in 2009 called Kimbercan.
So Kimbercan is yours.
It is mine, yes.
And what does Kimbercan do in this industry?
In this industry, Kimbercan started in 2009 distributing Kimber cable in Canada. And a couple years later, we picked up PS Audio, Neat Acoustic Speakers, Quadraspire Audio Racks and Stands, and custom design speaker stands. So I currently have 5 brands that I distribute throughout Canada.
But you're based in Toronto?
Based in Toronto, yes.
And how do you like to come here in Montreal?
I like coming to Montreal. It's a very nice city, and I enjoy it when I come. And every year I'm getting used to more familiar with the city, and it's very easy. I drive here when I come, and I enjoy myself very much.
And what's your connection, your personal connection with the show here in Montreal?
I know Michelle and Sarah very well, and I support them in all the things they do, whether it be the Montreal Audio Show or the Toronto Audio Show. And, they make everybody feel very welcome that participates in these shows, and I will support them as long as I'm in business. Now,
do you enjoy music like old music on vinyls, or you are digital?
A little bit of both. I'm able to have both systems, but I bought about 6 records and probably buy more while I'm here because I've just resurrected a turntable I had on another system at home. So now I'm getting back into vinyl and a lot of stuff that I used to listen to or my older brother listened to when we were younger.
Do you still have a CD player?
I do not have a CD player, but with the advent of Apple Music on my iPhone and things like that, music is not hard to get very quickly. I do have Sonos and things like that at home, and I use my iPhone constantly for music, so sometimes you want to hear an old song, you just get it on your iPhone and play it either through my car or at home on Sonos.
And do you have any special memories about all music did for you in your life?
Special memories is just remembering how good the music was from when I can remember music, listening or being interested in music from probably 1968 all the way up. But the earlier songs, earlier groups, that are no longer around, and the type of music back then, the rock or psychedelic music, really impresses me. And I'm a music aficionado, and I'm very knowledgeable in a lot of music. I find that very interesting.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you very much for the interview.
And thanks, people, to see us here on Facebook for our bed-in, remembering what happened in 1969, but still what happens today in this big industry of sound. Thank you.
Thank you very much.